Hi guys. Tips and Streams wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. What do we have today? Here we have predictions for 8 today's NBA games. So, let's get started. Orlando Magic and Detroit Pistons. The Magic are on a back-to-back, including travel. They have been in excellent form, winning 8 of their previous 10 games. The Pistons are in poor shape as they have dropped 9 of their previous 10 games and will be looking to snap a 6-game losing streak. The Magic have won only 4 of their 16 away games this season, but they have recently played their best basketball on the road. They split their 6 road games and covered the spread in 5 of them. The Pistons currently have the worst record in the league. They have won only 4 of their 17 home games this season. They played ugly basketball in recent home games. They lost 6 straight at home and covered the spread only in 1 of that 6. The Magic are not playing well in back-to-back games this season. They have lost all 5 back-to-back games they played from the start of the season. Head-to-head, in the last 7 games in Detroit between those two teams, the Magic covered the spread only in 1 of that 7 games. Play Detroit Pistons plus 2.5. Phoenix Suns and Washington Wizards. The Suns are on a back-to-back, including travel. They have been in a terrible slump, having lost 8 of their previous 12 games. The Wizards are on a back-to-back. They were in horrible shape, having lost 11 of their last 14 games, but they will try to win their 3rd game in a row today. The Suns don't play particularly well in road games. They only won 6 road games out of 16. Recently, the Suns have continued to struggle on the road. They won 2 of their 6 road games and covered the spread in 3 of them. The Wizards are playing decent basketball on their home court. They won 9 out of 16 home games. The Wizards have won and covered the spread in 2 of their last 5 home games. The Suns split the 4 back-to-backs they played this season. The Wizards won 4 of the last 7 back-to-backs they played this season. Head-to-head, the Suns have an almost perfect record in Washington. They covered the spread in 13 out of 16 games against the Wizards, played in Washington. I'll give the visiting team a little advantage here, but only because Coach Unseld Jr. may rest Bradley Beal here. Play Phoenix Suns -1. Brooklyn Nets and Atlanta Hawks. The Nets are in excellent form as they have won 13 of their last 14 games and will be going for a 10th straight victory today. The Hawks are on a back-to-back, without traveling included. Since winning 3 of their previous 5 games, the Hawks have been in pretty decent shape. This is the 2nd game between those two teams this season. The Nets won in Brooklyn in the first, but they didn't cover the spread. The Nets play very well in road games this season. They won in 10 out of 17 road games. Recently, they won in 5 straight road games but covered a spread in 4. The Hawks play pretty good ball at home court. They won 10 out of their last 16 home games. In their recent home games, the Hawks play decent ball. They won in 4 out of 6 home games but covered a spread only in 3. This is the 5th back-to-back game for the Hawks this season. They won only in 1 of that 4 back-to-backs. Head-to-head, in the last 6 games played between those two teams, in Atlanta, the Nets covered the spread only in 2 of that 6. Play Atlanta Hawks +6. Los Angeles Lakers and Miami Heat. The Lakers are on a back-to-back, including travel. They haven't been playing well lately. They have dropped 8 of their previous 12 games. The Heat have been performing well, having won 5 of their last 7 games. The Lakers have only won 6 of their 18 away games this season. They did not play their best basketball in recent road games. They won and covered the spread in 2 of their last 7 games. The Heat play pretty decent ball at home. They won in 10 out of 18 home games. In recent home games, the Heat played very poorly. They won only in 2 out of the last 6 home games and covered the spread in 1 of that 6. Back-to-back games do not go well for the Lakers. They only won 1 back-to-back of 4 they played this season. Head-to-head, the Lakers covered the spread in the last 2 out of 5 they played in Miami against the Heat. The Lakers are not a young team, here playing the back-to-back game without Anthony Davis and maybe without LeBron James. On the other hand, we can only guess who will play for the Heat today because their list of injured players is long. Play Los Angeles Lakers and Miami Heat over 223. Milwaukee Bucks and Chicago Bulls. The Bucks have been in a slump lately, having dropped 4 of their last 7 games. Here, they will be looking to snap a 3-game losing streak. The Bulls were on a 3-game winning streak before they dropped their most recent contest to the Rockets. They have now dropped 5 of their last 8 games. This season, the Bucks have played decent on the road. They have split their last 16 away games. The Bucks have struggled on the road recently. They have only won and covered the spread in 1 of their 6 away games. The Bulls don't play well at home. They have a negative record in home games. They won only 7 out of 15 home games. In their recent home games, the Bulls won in 2 out of 5 and covered the spread only in 1 of that 5. This is the second game between the two teams. In the first game they played in Milwaukee, the Bulls won. Head-to-head, the Bucks have an impressive record in Chicago. They have covered the spread in 14 out of 17 games they played against the Bulls in Chicago. The Bucks are nearly healthy, while the Bulls have several players on the injured list. Play Milwaukee Bucks -4.5. Minnesota Timberwolves and New Orleans Pelicans. The Timberwolves are struggling as of late, having dropped 6 of their previous 9 games, and they will be looking to snap a 3-game losing streak tonight. The Pelicans are in excellent shape as they have won 10 of their previous 14 games and will be looking for a 4th consecutive victory today. This season the Timberwolves do not play particularly well in their road games. They have won in 7 out of 17 road games. In their last 6 road games, the Timberwolves won and covered the spread only in 1. The Pelicans play impressive ball at home court. This season they have won 14 out of 18 home games. They won 6 of their last 7 home games and covered the spread in 5 of those 7. Head-to-head, the Timberwolves recently played well in New Orleans. They covered the spread in 4 of the last 5 games they played against the Pelicans in New Orleans. The Timberwolves continue to play without Karl Anthony Towns and Jordan McLaughlin, while the Pelicans are still without Herbert Jones and Brandon Ingram. Play Minnesota Timberwolves +7.5. Utah Jazz and Golden State Warriors. The Jazz have been playing well lately, having won 4 of their last 7 games. The Warriors are in a bit of a slump right now, having dropped 5 of their last 8 overall, but they'll be going for their 3rd consecutive win tonight. The Warriors are one of the worst road teams in the league. They have won only 3 out of 19 road games this season. From the beginning of the season, the Warriors played great ball on the home court, and they are one of the best home teams in the league this season. They have won 14 out of 16 home games this season. The Jazz don't play particularly well away from home. They have won only 7 of 19 road games this season. The Jazz have only won 1 of their previous 5 games, but they have covered the spread in 2 of those 5. This is the 3rd game between those two teams this season. In both previous games, the Warriors won. Head-to-head, the Jazz have not covered a spread in any of the last 5 games played in San Francisco against the Warriors. The Warriors will be here without their best 3 players, and maybe this is a chance for the Jazz to change something. Play Utah Jazz -2. Denver Nuggets and Sacramento Kings. This is the 2nd game in a row between those teams in Sacramento. In yesterday's game, the Nuggets won. The Nuggets have been playing well lately. They have won 8 of their previous 9 games and will be looking for a 6th consecutive victory today. In recent games, the Kings haven't played very well. They have dropped 5 of their last 8 games, and here they will attempt not to lose their 3rd game in a row. The Nuggets have played decent ball on the road. They have won 10 out of 18 road games this season. In their recent games, the Nuggets have struggled on the road. They have only won 2 of their previous 5 road games and covered the spread only in this last one against the Kings. The Kings play good basketball at home. They have won 9 out of 16 home games since the beginning of the season. The Kings have played more than an excellent ball in recent home games. They have won 6 out of their 7 home games while covering the spread only in 3. Head-to-head, yes, the Nuggets won yesterday, but they have struggled in games against the Kings in recent seasons. And while I think the Nuggets are the better team here, I don't believe they can beat this very good Kings team twice in a row, especially not in Sacramento. Play Sacramento Kings +3.5. Guys, that would be all. See you tomorrow.